Hello ladies and gents, welcome to this video. My name is Taylor Ventrude and we're going to talk about time allocation for starting an agency. So if you're thinking of starting an agency, this is going to be an important video that's going to give you an understanding of where you should be spending your time when you're researching and you're thinking about, what service am I going to provide? Who am I going to target? And when you're actually launching and you're going to market. So it's going to be a really useful video for you if you're planning on starting an agency. But before we get into this, if you're not already aware, we are hosting our first ever Agency Enlightened webinar next week, Mental Models for Growing Your Agency Faster. It's a legendary webinar. It's 71 slides of unique content. We're going to give away 2 free coaching calls in this webinar. So anyways, I recommend that you sign up. We're going to go through some legendary unique content that we've never talked about before on the YouTube channel. And without further ado, the link for this sign up page will be in the description of this video. Okay, let's come back to this. So when you're starting an agency, the very first thing that you're spending 100% of your time on is fundamentals. Now, fundamentals is what I like to break out and to define as service market fit research. Okay, that's what I consider fundamentals. So you have a service that you're going to offer and you have a market that you're going to offer it to. And you're trying to find the fit between the two variables. It's the same thing as product market fit, except it's service market fit. Okay, so when you're researching service market fit, the most high level pointers that I can give you really is just go and research about things that you're actually interested in. You don't have to love it per se, but you're really curious about it. For example, if doing advertising is something that brings no desire or level of curiosity to you whatsoever, then don't do an advertising agency. But if doing design, let's just say CRO, conversion rate optimization, is something that you really love, you're more creative, you love the idea of designing things, whether it be landing pages or packages on products, then cool. Decide that that's going to be the type of service that you're going to, do. So you can kind of just get a general feel. What am I most curious about? And then, okay, let's just say it's something related to design. Okay, cool. What can I do that's in design? Start Googling the different creative/design services that you can offer that are currently being offered by the millions of different agencies that are around the world. And let's say that you settle with something like landing page design, like CRO, basically, conversion rate optimization, but specific to landing pages. Cool, that's great. Now you want to decide the market that you want to provide this service to. And in my opinion, the market that you provide it to is less important than the service that you provide. Okay, because the service is the work. This is the actual thing that you're going to be doing. So you better fucking like it. And if you don't, well, it's gonna suck. That's just the harsh reality. And so you really should like the service that you're going to provide. Now, the market, on the other hand, in my opinion, you could have little interest in as long as it's a good fit and the market is in need of your services. Amazing. This is where you should start. You should start in a market that gives you the most opportune, I don't know if that's even a word, the best start to starting your agency. So it's ideally a blue ocean, right? It's a market in which, CRO or landing page creation has not necessarily been offered too much to this specific market or niche, whatever you want to call it. Okay, cool. So once you've settled in service market fit, what the service you're going to offer and the market you're going to offer it to, which by the way, market that you're going to offer it to is where you're building your ideal client profile or ICP or client avatar, whatever you want to call it. And service is the service that you're going to offer. Now, once you've decided that and you're going to launch, now we're in the exciting part. Fantastic. Now, the launch is pretty straightforward. It's going to be 20% fundamentals, so doing what you were doing before, except based on the feedback that you're getting from the marketing, which is 80% of your time. So let's start with marketing. When you're launching, you should be creating your website and your social profiles. So create your website. We have a website for our agency. It's called betterams.com. We also have a website for Agency Enlightened. It's called agencyenlightened.com. So before Better AMS launched, we had to create a website. This wasn't the first version of our website. We created a pretty scrappy version. And before Agency Enlightened launches, we needed to finish a website. The website is actually now done. And the next thing that you're going to do is prospecting. So you're going to want to find your ideal clients, right? Where are they located? You have your ICP, your ideal client profile, your client avatar. You should have an idea of where they are congregating. Are they online? Ideally, because if you're offering a service that's digital, you should be able to find these people online. So maybe you're doing prospecting and you're finding these people on LinkedIn. Okay, classic example. LinkedIn's a really good platform, very easy to find people. Maybe they're in groups, maybe they're in forums, I don't know. You find them and you want to get in touch with them. You want to add them on Facebook. You want to connect with them on LinkedIn. You want them to follow you on whatever social platforms you have that they're also on. Then you want to start creating content. Okay, cool. Now you also want to start doing some relationship building with not only your ideal clients, but other people in the industry that are way ahead of you. So people that already have, like landing page optimization agencies that have tons and tons of clients that are already making a lot of money. You want to start relationship building with these people and the people that have podcasts and big platforms on YouTube and channels, etc., so that you can begin to develop your relationship. And this is what we would call the Dream 100. And the Dream 100 is this concept of find, in my opinion, there's two sides to the Dream 100, which is ideal clients and ideal partners. Okay, clients are obvious. It's the clients that you want to work with that are going to pay you for your service. And the partners is less obvious. These are people that have platforms in your industry and on their platforms are your ideal clients. Okay, so for example, with Better AMS, we have an Amazon advertising agency. We focus primarily on Amazon ads. We do some other stuff, but mainly this. There are many podcasts in the Amazon selling on Amazon world or industry. There's also lots of events, in-person live events. And we want to find these people that run the events and that host the podcasts and consider them our Dream 100 partners. People that if we develop a really good relationship with them, they're going to have us on their platform, on their show. And if we speak on their platform and on their show, we're going to be able to attract more ICPs, ideal clients, right? Amazing, fantastic. So 80% of your time should be going into these things. And keep in mind, once you've done your website and your social profiles, that's it. You don't have to do that ever again. But prospecting, content creation, relationship building, defining your Dream 100, this is where all your time's actually going to go once this first bullet's taken care of. Fantastic. As you begin to do the prospecting, content creation, relationship building, 20% of your time should be going into surveying the market, meaning reflecting upon the feedback that you're getting from the market, and reflection time, just reflecting on, what I just said, everything that's going on, the feedback that you're getting, mindset, basic. You should have some form of practice for mindset. I don't know, whatever this is for you, meditation, affirmations, whatever it is. Maybe you have a coach, I don't know. And then understanding your ICP. So this can kind of be sub-bullet of reflection time or surveying the market, but understanding your ideal client profile. It may not be who you thought it was in the beginning. Maybe you start attracting people that are interested in your services that aren't even related to your ICP, but they're willing and they're able to pay, and you can provide a good service to them that will also be valuable to them. Okay, and these are really all that you're focusing on. From here, if you didn't watch the previous video I made, which is going from 1K to 10K in MRR, you can watch that video, because the moment you get people reaching out saying, hey, I'd like to talk to you about your services, now you're going to have to be spending time in sales, right? Because now you have people on the phone with you saying, I want to work with you, or I want to learn more about your services. Now you're doing sales. Okay, and so I made a video talking about 1K to 10K in MRR. We briefly talk about sales. The moment you sign a client, now you're doing operations. Now you're actually, servicing clients. The moment you sign multiple clients, now you're gonna have to hire people. And the moment you actually bring on revenue, you have finance things to be concerned about, because now you have money coming in that's taxable, assuming you are set up in a way where you have to pay tax. You can also come to Canada and be tax-free if you're not held by the balls by the IRS, if you're not American. Us Canadians are very fortunate. We can just leave the country, become a non-resident, and be tax-free. But I digress. So this is the agency launch time allocation for starting an agency. Okay, if you have questions on this, please let me know. I think this was a really good overview, something I wish I could have been told when I was starting my agency, because I felt like I was all over the place and really didn't know where to focus. And this is all that you really should be focusing on. Okay, so without further ado, a quick reminder, if you haven't already signed up, sign up for the webinar. We have a 500-person participant limit. I think just over 100 people or just under 100 people have already signed up. And I'm stoked to do this webinar. Again, it's going to be legendary. We're going to give away some stuff, maybe some Bitcoin as well. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely we're giving away 2 free one-on-one coaching calls. Will there be a recording? I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to record it. Am I going to post it on YouTube? I don't think so. I think I'm going to just re-record the slides and then make the video or something. But anyways, hope to see you there. That's next week. For the information, you can just register and it'll be sent to your email. All right. Much love, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Ciao.